Out after curfew, and the sirens wailing. Thus ends my 35th birthday, and in a few hours we're going to Bakhmut. And luckily on a technicality, petrol garages stay open. Because let's get some light in this bitch. Yeah, petrol garages. Knowing me and knowing you. Well, yeah, the city's in darkness, but petrol garages stay open on a technicality because patrolling military vehicles and police might well require petrol. So, yeah. Hey, what can I say? If I were not volunteering and trying to hurl myself headlong into the fire, hurl myself into the heat and smoke and burden of the day, then in purely war tourist terms, my treasure trove of trinkets grows immeasurably because Stanislav from the 3rd Ukrainian Assault Brigade, who've been fighting around Bakhmut, he gave me his cap badges because he's transferring to another unit. So I've now got both parts of the cap badge, the horizontal strip that says the unit and then the cap badge with the logo. I now have, you can't see it, but we're riverside by the Kharkiv River. And Stanislav gave me his 3rd Assault Brigade cap badge. And Vadim, after already giving me my tourniquet, which was his tourniquet through 7 years in the war in Donbass, and a full medical kit, an IFAK, Donbass style, Ukrainian Army War in Donbass style, and, well, giving me lots of other things besides his love and brotherhood for one, which, hey, Americans say, real recognize real. Well, yeah, I've spent 12 years prior to the Ukraine war. I spent 12 years in tropical amity, surrounded by the fickle, feckless, flighty, and fly-by-night trailer park, trash bag, tramp, shyster, charlatan scum who, well, you know what? Heavy words are lightly thrown with such people, but now I appreciate the real. And yeah, the brotherhood of a man like Vadim is worth more than 1 million of the sloshpot syphilis pig, charlatan shyster scumbag and so-called therapist healer or community builder or self-defined empath. It's worth so much more. Well, you can't see, but there's the river anyway. There's the Kharkiv River, and yeah, almost home. Although there might be a cop car parked outside mine. Let's hope not. I'll just have to explain that I had to go to the petrol garage for fags, which means in the cigarette sense, not cruising for homosexual debauch. Yeah, Vadim Git, on top of all the other stuff he's already bestowed on me, most importantly his love and affection, but yeah, tourniquet, medical kit, IFAK. He's now given me his police battalion badge. And yeah, what can I say? I'm 35 now. I'm a torture victim, a former disaster relief worker, and I've got white in my beard and melancholy in my soul, but the love and respect of such men. And they say wisdom begins in wonder, but the wisdom that is bestowed by being forged in fires. Anyway, in a couple of hours we're going to Bakhmut. The Russians control all of the city now, and people in the Bombus-Hovisha, or because this is a Russian-speaking part of Ukraine, this is eastern Ukraine, in the Bombu-Bezhisha, the bomb shelter of Chasiv Yar, where the people of Chasiv Yar and the people from Bakhmut have fled west 10 kilometers The Russian forwardmost position is 5 or 6 kilometers away at the start of the road of life that goes from Kharkiv to Bakhmut. Well, they are eating rats, so mercifully enough, courtesy of the other Canada Francis, Quebecois Francis, who was in the video I shared, that a Ukrainian national news outlet shot of us in the kitchen. I've got some food to take. And we've sourced tourniquets, medical supplies, camo webbing, some blankets. We'll take some tins, so imperishable food. And yeah, let's try and make a difference while we're here. This transitional, personally, transitional but not purgatorial period. Post kitchen, full time anyway. I'm not doing 6 days a week, 7 or 8 hours per day. Post kitchen, pre-military. Hopefully I can remain useful. And then, well, thereafter, they say 3 is a magic number. I believe that astrology was elbowed aside by astronomy. But if such folk are right, only fools are certain after all. 3 times 3 is 9, and that's 2 9s. So, yeah, I was expecting to be in muddy trenches throughout my Ukrainian odyssey. And my pre-military life is now in this environment. Surprising to say the least. Liam Gallagher, Pretty Green Parker. Sorry Liam, you might have sung Champagne Supernova, but much like many of my early heroes, I think my usefulness has surpassed yours in this unmerciful monkey farm of Absurdistan. You likely cannot see the river in this view, but hey, you can see the Bangers wig. DJ Fletch, aka Bangers, aka Twatboy Slim, aka Breastfed Chickens Cried Mummy as we chopped. Sobs the butcher. Yes, you can rely on me for the latest news updates. Well, mandatory evacuations in Kupiansk. Kupiansk has gone all 7th circle of hell again, so ironically we're going to Bakhmut, which is the 21st century Stalingrad 2.0, and yet right here in Kharkiv a blast, out in Kupiansk where we've done many a relief mission, and my friend Dima, as aforementioned in a prior viddy, my droogs. Well, Dima was he was shot at. Can you imagine the conversation between the joyless, heartless, mirthless Russian sniper and his spotter? Hey, look. There's Pikachu making kids laugh. Let's kill the cunt. Joyless cunts. But hey, it takes all times to make a world, eh? Some of us are still mired in the ancient barbarism of the species. Anyway, here's a drink it's Belgian, but it's suitable for Copenhagen. A gigantic whole garden. You know what I'm saying? When you write it down, phonetically, it looks like pig Latin. Nome sane. My nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get the fuck over it, bitch. Bitch ass niggas. You want inappropriate? Try missiles, S-300 missiles and Iskanders and drones and rockets being slung indiscriminately into this city every night into its residential zones and blowing pregnant women and children into pink mist. And a bunch of people 10 kilometers west of Bakhmut who were going to feed, who were forced to eat rats. That's inappropriate. Anyway, I'm 35 today. I have white in my beard, wisdom and melancholy in my heart and soul. Why am I explaining this to you? For most of you, I mean, your Wiki-lightenment and Google search and Wikipedia derived startling flashes of insight are enough. The Russell Brand and George Galloway and Jordan Peterson and Professor Chomsky missives are enough. And while, yeah, there's an intellectual gulf between them, Chomsky is the dubious intellectual library and basement dwelling intellectual who he doesn't seem to have sufficient knowledge and experience of the real life material realm where he's never exercised